Now, that door was locked, so I just want to... I mean, there hasn't been a locked door so far where they're like, you definitely cannot get into here at all, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of too excited at the moment. I need to press forward. Okay, here we go. I mean, if the dog is here, then I feel like someone's got to be caring for this dog, so where the hell are they? Owen Moore.
Owen.
Ex-Firefly.
Really?
Making a list of people to take out. Owen Moore. Abby, I beg you to stop. You brought this on yourself. I mean, I don't see how Abby and co realistically thought that there wasn't going to be some retribution for this. It's one of those things where it's like a never-ending, it's going to form some kind of never-ending chain until everyone's dead. You literally, obviously someone who cares a lot about Joel, if you club him to death in front of her eyes, and then you can't be like, ah, well, you know, we let you live, so you should just be grateful for that and just, you know, move on with your life. That you would know that that's never going to happen. Like, that's just not possible. So they would have been expecting this, I'm sure. But I guess they thought they were ready for it. But they were not. Here we go.
People don't come back from that island.
How many times has Abby risked her life for you?
She chose this. I'm not fucking going there.
Then don't! Go back.
Fuck you, Owen. Hands up.
Where's Abby?
You're that girl from Jackson.
Tell me where she went.
How do we know you won't kill us?
Give her what she wants and we're dead.
You guys can survive this. I just need her.
Bullshit.
You. Come here.
Fucking get over here!
She's gonna do it to Joel.
Point to where she is on this map.
Oh.
And then you better fucking match up.
What are you doing?
She's probably dead anyway.
It is not worth it.
Stop!
We can talk
Back
about
the fuck up!
Point to where she is.
Fucking point!
Oh no. Shit, man, she's pregnant. No. This is horrible. It's complete.
Tell me where Abby is.
How the fuck is she?
The darkest timeline.
It's all right. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's all right.
Oh man, that's like PTSD squared. Should have known what was coming when she killed the dog. And no Abby. Alright, we're straight back in. Oh man. So, Ellie's descent into the deepest depths of darkness is pretty complete at this stage. I mean, if they're making you kill a dog and a pregnant woman within 5 minutes of each other, that's fucked. And obviously the irony here of like then her coming back to her pregnant girlfriend Dina. Oh man. That was horrible. That was horrible. You could just see from like Ellie's disgusted reaction. It's weird because obviously, despite like the twisted morals, what the hell is that? Oh wow, we've got a. I was for so much for like technical perfection in this game. What on earth? That's really weird. I think it's back to normal now. Okay. All right. I know things are twisted now, Ellie, but not that twisted. But yeah, in a world of such like twisted and fucked up, like ideas of who lives and who dies and morals and all that shit, I guess pregnant women is one of those universal things where it doesn't matter how fucked up you are or what kind of path you're on. If you kill a pregnant woman, you're going to be absolutely fucked mentally. And yeah, I can't even imagine how Ellie feels right now. Like I say, PTSD squared. Where do we go from here? I mean, I'm sensing like some kind of Jesse will take Dina home, and Tommy. We're gonna have a section with Tommy where we like have a finale with Abby, and then maybe Tommy might die. So that could happen potentially. Because I feel like if anything, she's so fucked up now. Surely she's thinking, we've done all of this now, and if I don't take Abby out, it's all going to be in vain. Like, I would have murdered these people that I didn't have to murder. Well, again, I say murder, but now that I think about it, it's like, once again, she had them in that situation. Owen went for her gun. Owen would have killed her. And, you know, that's why, again, she had to basically shoot him. And what happened with Mel, she rushed for her knife. She was going to... Like, literally none of these kills are Ellie just walking up to someone and just killing them. It was the same with Nora, like the way she tried to get information first, Nora attacked, then ran away. So every single time the same thing keeps happening, but it's the same result. Ellie ends up killing another person. And it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And we peaked with the pregnant woman. It's fucked up, man. It really is. It's a lot more fucked up than I thought it would be, this game, honestly. Wow.
It's completely covered in snow.
Nah, by the time we get there, this whole area will be thawed. Where are you going?
Needed some air. What are you guys doing up?
Couldn't sleep.
Come take a look at this. Thought is to head home via Ellensburg.
Head home.
We're in Falls City by tomorrow. We're doing good. Hey. They got what they deserved.
But she gets to live.
Yeah.
What?
Is that okay?
No.
It has to be.
I'm really not looking forward to going through Idaho again.
What you should be worried about is what Maria's gonna do to you when we get home.
We've been through worse. However, as I was passing through some ritzy section of town, I come across this necklace. It sparkles a lot. I think it's real gold.
You think it's real gold?
It's real gold.
Let's see it.
I know what gold looks like.
If it's legit, can we say it's from all of us?
Ha! You find your own damn bribes.
How you doing?
Fine.
Ellie?
Fine. Thanks for coming back for me.
My friend's problems are my problems.
Yeah, yeah.
You're such a sap.
All right, how about, my friends can't get out of their own damn way?
It's better. Shit!
Oh
Jesse, stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! Fuck. All right. Stop! Stop! Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon! Fuck!
No.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go. You killed my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
Really? What the hell is going on?
Dad? Dad? Dad! Come on.
I see what this is. Okay. So, it's time... Well, Abby's looking a lot less like a powerlifter 4 years ago. Now it's time to find out
Dad?
Abby's side of the story. And why exactly she hates Joel so much. With such intense passion, even 4 years after the events of the first game. Fuck, man, that was just ridiculous. I'm trying to just understand everything that happened there, and in my mind I'm just like, what? Like, I'm trying to think. She finally got to the place where she thought Abby was. She tried to interrogate her location. She ended up killing Owen and Mel, which should have caused, especially for Mel, should have caused her some intense trauma. She physically felt sick afterwards. Then Tommy comes in and they go back to the theater, and all of a sudden Tommy's like, yeah, okay, we should let Abby go. She's gonna have to get to live. I guess that's gonna have to be all right. Oh, and I found this gold thing for my wife. What the fuck? Like, this is the same guy whose brother was brutally murdered in front of him, and he went on this like solo crusade, probably took out tens of people in order to make it this far, almost got himself killed, and then he's like, we should go back now, even though the person that actually did it is still out there. And then he's able to just like, I'm not looking forward to going through Idaho and all that shit. Like, what? Is that how it is now? Like, that does not seem like Tommy at all. That just seemed ridiculous. How can after that event they can all just be like, yeah, all right, you know, we did what we could. We ended up killing a pregnant woman. I think we've done enough now. Let's just go back. I feel like that's not a decision that's made that lightly, that easily, and like that.
Just try the downhill area.
And like that sort of quickly. Like that scene just felt weird, and it just felt off. Like, that didn't feel like them at all. And then it turns out that Abby had somehow found them all along. So it was like the hunter actually turning into the hunted. And then Jesse
Dad, come on!
Jesse got shot in the face,
You can't keep doing this.
which you know, I wasn't incredibly surprised by, but they did Jesse so dirty in this game. The guy he's literally like probably the nicest person we've had in the whole game. He just got shot in the face without a moment's thought. And then obviously
Dad!
Abby looks like she's about to kill Ellie.
Where are you?
So either Abby is going to kill Ellie and we're going to be like, oh, okay, you know, we know exactly why she killed Joel and why she has this big hatred, and I guess Joel and Ellie both pay for their sins. But I can't see Ellie dying at the end of this. Like, I feel like they've already done the whole kind of that side of the story with Joel. I feel like surely not. But
Just missed it by 20 years.
But if Ellie doesn't die, then is Abby going to die? And then we're going to feel bad about Abby's death. So right now, we're still in the whole, like, you know, most of us, I'm pretty sure most of us watching along or that's played this point, it's going to be like, I still want to get my revenge on Abby for what she did to Joel. But I guess maybe they're going to put us in a situation where, like, we will get our revenge, but we feel bad after doing it.
Jeez.
So maybe that's what it's heading towards, but I don't know, man. Like Tommy, that whole scene just felt really weird to me. It felt off. I'm not sure about it. It just seems like a narratively contrived, like, okay, we're gonna stop the hunt now, kind of thing.
That worked.
It just didn't feel right to me. I don't know. Maybe for you guys it did, but to me it didn't. And then Abby just happened to have ambushed them at that exact moment they decided to quit and go back. Okay.
Look at that. 1978.
She's a coin collector. Virginia. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. And obviously she keeps shouting for Dad, and this is going to be like her and her dad's little thing. So I guess Joel must have killed her dad. That's, you know, that's...
Maybe I can get onto the roof.
That's clearly a very strong motivation for what she ended up doing to Joel.
Okay.
I guess her dad was maybe
Smooth, Abby.
one of the people that Joel tortured and killed. Like, that's why she tortured him to boot. I don't know. Interesting. Just really interesting.
Abs?
There we go.
You got a little mud on you there, sweetheart.
So do you.
Where?
Right there. You know, every time you run off like this, they give me shit about it.
Come on.
Believe it or not, they actually care about your safety.
These woods are safe.
Dad.
Abs, she's been hanging out right on the other side of those trees.
And?
She's due any day now. We'll just check on her, and then we'll head back. I promise.
Okay.
Let's just make it quick.
See? I've got my little girl to keep me safe.
Yeah, of course he seems like a really great guy. That's a given.
How'd you know I was here? Owen ratted me out, didn't he?
He did his job.
How'd you get him to talk?
I asked. Hey, look what I found.
Oh, wow. 1978. Don't have that one in my collection.
You can keep it. If you promise not to pull anything like this again.
You got yourself a deal.
Why don't I believe you?
No reason I could think of. Come on, let's keep looking.
Dad.
Relax. You'll be back with Owen before you know it.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just noticed you two have been hanging out a lot. More so than usual.
We work together.
Abs, it's fine. I like Owen.
Oh, God. How long have you known?
I'm your dad. I see things. Like the way you both try really, really hard not to look at each other when you're around me. You get all serious. It's very cute.
I can't handle this.
And he makes you laugh.
That's because he's such an idiot.
I just like how he's extra nice to me now. He gets all nervous when he has to keep me in check.
So you're taking advantage of him?
Me? Never. Abs, look.
Oh.
Fresh tracks. Let's see if we can find anything else.
Wait, this is just your sneaky way of giving me a tracking lesson, isn't it?
I would never.
My first...
Is it working?
Well, I mean, I found you.
Yeah, but you cheated.
You do what you need to do to get it done.
Wow. You actually listen.
You have your moments of wisdom.
Yeah, for a second when he first mentioned, like, it was due any day now, so I wondered if it was the giraffes. So, because we had the Ellie and Joel giraffe moment, obviously they're trying to show us, like, a mirror here. And just, like, how much, I guess, maybe Abby and Ellie are actually alike, and they never even knew it.
See anything else?
Not yet.
Because this is literally, like...
Keep looking.
This is literally like Ellie and Joel shit that's going on right now. So... Yeah, I think, I mean, it's... Oh. You.
Dad, I found something.
Oh my god. She already gave birth.
Ew.
And look, 2 sets of tracks.
Dad?
It's her. Let's go.
That doesn't sound good.
No, she's in pain.
It definitely doesn't look like a giraffe anymore. But
Abs,
before she had abs.
come on.
Dad, wait. What if they're infected around?
This area is clear.
You know they roam.
You brought your gun, right?
Of course.
Then I'm not worried.
It's pretty fearless.
Oh shit. Abs.
Oh, okay, so they get a zebra.
We've got to cut her loose. It's okay, calm down. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. Damn it. It's really in there. Abs, come here. Here. I'm gonna hold her.
Okay.
Calm down, calm down. Calm down.
Doc, are you around here?
Over here, Owen. What? Hey, get over here and help me hold her. We need you back up. Owen! Hold her. Come on.
Fireflies.
Right. You got her tight? Yeah. All right. Get in there, Abs. Steady. Holy fuck. Everybody's looking for you. We gotta... Hey, wait!
Dad! What's going on?
Come on.
There it is.
We did good back there. Doc, that girl showed up. What girl? The one Marlene keeps talking about. They found her in the tunnels. She has an old bite mark on her arm. No signs of infection. That can't be. They're already running tests on her, but you gotta get down there.
Dad.
Come on.
Yeah, it's all coming together now. So he was a doctor that we killed at the end of the first game. Wow.
It's intertwined with the brain. There's no other option.
There has
has to be some other way.
Oh,
There's no
Marlene.
way to remove the specimen without destroying the host.
The host. She's a child, not some petri dish.
You think I don't... I'm aware of the situation.
And you're okay with killing her.
No, I'm okay with developing a vaccine that'll help save millions of lives. How many Fireflies have died for less?
That was their choice. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me this is how it's gonna be?
I am begging you to buy in.
And what if this was Abby?
Look, everything that we've been fighting for, all the sacrifices, all of the horrific... all of that is justified with this one act.
If this was your daughter, what would you do?
Abby,
I buy some dinner.
thank you, sweetheart. Look, Marlene.
Do it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go tell Joel.
Why?
He traveled across the country with her. He has a right to know. Good luck with your surgery.
The moment that changed everything.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd want you to do the surgery.
But it's interesting, he never got to answer the question when she asked, what would you do if it was your daughter? He never got to say it. So this is really interesting because if you guys would have watched maybe the movie version of the first game, and I think in the playthrough as well, I ended up killing all of the doctors in here because I thought that's what you had to do for the story. And it turned out that for the story, to complete the game, you have to kill only one doctor. And the doctor that we killed is Abby's father. So that's what set this whole thing into motion. That's what we're about to see now.
You still in the fucking building?
Welcome to Abby's side.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Dad! Dad! No! No! Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! No!
Fucking pendejo.
I'll fucking kill you.
Whoa, what are you doing? Manny.
Cleaning up.
No. We're here for him. That's it.
It's too risky to leave them alive.
Too fucking bad.
He's right. We can't have loose ends.
We killed them. We're no better than he was. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, look at my face.
Fuck your face. You should have been guarding the upstairs like I told you to. Move! Back up.
Calm down.
Or what? Back the fuck up!
Calm down!
Garden! You gonna shoot me?
Stop! We're done.
Fucking hell, man. There's so much to talk about in that scene. Seriously. Fuck, are we playing through the whole game again through Abby's perspective. Oh my god, we're only halfway through.
Abby. Oh. Easy. You okay, Abs?
Yeah, just... What's up?
Been searching everywhere for you. We've been called up. Isaac wants us at the front.
What? Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. We should hustle.
We're leaving now?
Yes. Vámonos.
Okay.
Alright.
Fuck my neck.
Hey, thanks for giving me the room last night.
Yeah, who was it this time? That cook chick?
Nah, the weather chick. She's down from the mountain.
Oh, the scientist. Nice.
She's a little too excited about her job. Talked my ear off about some storm and I don't know.
Worth it, though?
Oh, absolutely. I can die happy now.
You should. You're never gonna do better than her.
I keep thinking the same thing. And yet, here we are.
I would love to kill Manny. Way to make him like the most unlikable guy ever. But fuck Manny, there's more important things to talk about here. Okay, so now we know Abby's side of the story. Her dad was the doctor that could have saved everybody. Joel killed him in order to save Ellie. Now, I'm trying to put this in perspective because, again, obviously I think literally the reason why they're doing this whole thing is to say, well, there's two sides to every story. Abby is someone with her own personality, her own friends, her own people that she cares about, her own story, her own motivations, her own explanations, all of that kind of shit. And I feel like that's what we're launching into right now. And obviously by the end of it, we should be feeling something for Abby. I mean, at the end of the day, we shouldn't be wanting to kill her as badly as we did the moment after she killed Joel, because that's literally what has to happen. Otherwise, why would you play an entire half of a game with someone that you hate, right? I mean, that would make absolutely no sense. If you hate them as much at the end as you did at the start, then you've really fucked it up. That can't happen. So that's one thing. Now, to me, this feels like a huge risk because we're going to play what looks like, I mean, if it said Seattle day 1 and we have Abby as a playable character again, it looks like we're going to play through like the entire 3 days as Abby as well. So you're starting us off on such a back foot here with Abby that it feels like narratively you've got a pretty impossible task, because even like despite everything that we've seen, I can't, like, I don't feel like I'm going to ever be able to get behind the fact that, you know, that Abby did it for a reason. You know, we shouldn't kill her, it's okay. Because think about it, I mean, I'm trying to compare the two situations. Now, Abby's father was killed by Joel. He wasn't tortured. Clearly she saw it. Like, when she thinks back about it, obviously when she gets over the initial shock and she lives it over in her mind, all that stuff, the guy got shot. Like, you know, how everyone... This is a world where people die all the time. They get fucked up by infected. They get shot by rival factions. People just die left, right, and center. This guy was shot like so many other people. Now, that happened. Okay, you know, that's life-alteringly horrific. She's extremely angry. She wants to kill Joel. Okay, I get all of that stuff. Now, 4 years later, she finally gets the opportunity to kill Joel. 4 years have passed. 4 years is a long time. Now, I'm obviously fortunate. I've never had my parent murdered by anyone before, so obviously I can't empathize with the situation. And I'm pretty sure 99.999% of people playing this game haven't either. So I think most of us are in the same boat here. Now, I think of this situation, I'm like, Abby, we've obviously seen that, even like what we've seen so far, Abby is a girl that's like, she clearly isn't a monster. Like, she's not like some person that's been going around just killing random people and just torturing random people and like some fucked up, like, she's not one of these like Scar types, let's say. So again, imagine 4 years have passed, a guy saves you from the brink of death, and you realize this guy to be Joel. Now, your goal all along has been to kill this guy, and you decide to torture this guy to death. Ellie comes in again. I refuse to believe that they would not even try and capture Ellie, figure out who she is, entertain the possibility that Ellie is Ellie. I mean, Abby clearly knows the relationship between Ellie and Joel. So the fact that Ellie is literally right there in the room when it happens, and obviously she's absolutely devastated and like in absolute horror and shock while she's doing it. The fact that she didn't even like say, we're taking this girl with us back to HQ to find out who the fuck she is. I think this is Ellie, that kind of shit. The fact that, all of that happens and she's able to completely go through with this mentally without what looks like a moment's hesitation. Literally, she doesn't hesitate for a second. Okay? And she clubs him to death with Ellie watching. Okay, right. Then you've got the WLF people and this prick in the background. I'm not saying this because I think it's bad writing, by the way, like just because the character's really, really, really hateable. That has nothing to do with whether a story's bad or not. That same guy clearly doesn't have anywhere close to the personal investment that Abby has in this situation. He's a guy who is Abby's friend, and 4 years later they find the guy that killed him. Okay, fine, you might want him dead as much as everyone else in the group. Wanting Joel dead is not the problem here. Then the guy literally, again, imagine this situation, put yourself in this position. You've just watched a man get clubbed to death with a golf club, and Ellie screams and cries of pain are happening, and your reaction here, instead of just being like, okay, whatever, Abby's got her revenge, let's get the fuck out of here, your reaction is to literally walk up to this guy and give him a nice phlegmy spit in his face on his dead corpse, and then you turn around and try and shoot Ellie in the face to finish it all off. That's the level of fucked up this Manny guy is. And now we're going to play through what looks like a section with him, and the game expects me to enjoy a section playing through as him. Now, your counter to this might be, well, the game maybe doesn't want you to enjoy anything. Like this is meant to be a difficult thing for you to do. It's meant to be hard. But I don't think I've yet to see or experience anything like that before. And I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that. Because Ellie, look, imagine Ellie's situation. She's literally watched this happen. She watched Joel get tortured to death, man, and beaten to death by Abby. And somehow, that same Ellie, after everything that happened, and Tommy, they literally, on that stage, they're like, you know, Abby's still alive, but I think we can put this behind us and go back. She'll have to live. So our protagonists are able to somehow decide to not go through with what they wanted to go through, for a reason that I don't quite understand right now, but whatever it is, it doesn't feel like it's strong enough. And yet Abby, 4 years after the fact, was able to do what she did to Joel with absolutely zero hesitation. And now you want me to play as Abby for 15 hours and empathize with her and get to like her, and then feel some kind of moral struggle about whether she should die or not, and all that kind of stuff. Like, it feels narratively, to me, it just feels like an impossibility. And I don't know how they're going to dig themselves out of this hole. And it should be extremely interesting to see how they manage that, because to me it just feels impossible right now. Like I've never played anything like this. I mean, as soon as Joel died, I was thinking about MGS2, like Raiden, where everyone thought it was going to be another Solid Snake game, and Solid Snake doesn't feature in it at all, apart from like a cameo, like side role, like near the end. But that wasn't literally. If Raiden had killed Snake and you got to play as Raiden for the whole thing, then that's different. But this is literally Joel's murderer, and the way he was murdered, and it's like we have to spend half a game playing as her. That's madness. That's absolutely madness. I mean, that is a fucking ballsy move. I'm not saying all this because I think the game's terrible now, or it's been ruined or whatever, but I'm just shocked. I'm really shocked, and I feel like it feels like it's just extremely difficult for them to make their way out of this. It really does. And I fucking hate Manny. I really hate Manny, like, hard. Seriously, I think Owen is literally... I'm thinking back to that scene. The others were like, yeah, let's kill Ellie as well. This guy spat on Joel's face. Owen was the only one that seemed to have any kind of redeemable moral qualities of that group. Wow. I cannot believe what I've just experienced for like the last 15 minutes.